Hi, I'm Bria.
And I'm Michelle.
And you're watching
BTS Babes Reacts. Today we'll be watching Jungkook's swoon over IU.
I think she means Gayo Daejun. So, without further ado, let's get it.
이미 너무 많은 것을 이루고 계시지만 이번 크리스마스에 특별히 빌고 싶은 소원이 있다면 어떤 게 있을까요?
소원. 저희가 올해 빌보드 핫백 28위를 지급을 했어요. 그래서 내년에 핫백 탑 10으로 들어가는 게 올해 소원입니다.
탑 10. 그 소원 꼭 이루시길 바랍니다. 그럼
Girl, they deserve top 10.
They really do. I mean, we got them into the top 50, right? Would it be that much harder to get them into the top 10?
We're ARMY. Nothing's impossible.
How did we get them into the top 50?
Well, we streamed like crazy and bought the song.
That was enough for top 50, but will it be enough to get them into the top 10?
There has to be a way to support BTS that helps them break into the top 10, right?
Let's look into it and see what we find.
To the Googles! Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of information about buying singles, but I'm not too sure what I'm looking at.
Hold up. But BTS hardly ever releases just a single. Now I'm getting confused. Let's start somewhere familiar.
To Twitter! Thank goodness for ARMY fan bases. BTS on Hot 100 seems like a good one.
They have a lot of information. Maybe they'll have what we're looking for.
So they're saying here that singles are the songs that have music videos like DNA and Mic Drop.
Oh, true. Okay, singles. So does that mean no more buying the album then?
Well, not necessarily. I mean, many of us ARMY like to collect the physical albums, and they're still essential for Korean charts, so we have to buy the albums.
But it looks like for charting in the US, we have to switch it up a little. You know, to make it into the top 10 of Hot 100. Since the US is a singles-driven market, we have to find a way to put whatever single BTS promotes at the top.
And specifically, the top 10. Remember what Jungkook said. They want top 10, so we're gonna give it to them.
Let's fly with our beautiful wings.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there has to be a way for ARMY to channel our efforts to focus on just one single.
Streaming, buying?
Streaming for sure. I mean, we should always be streaming.
But for Korean charts, we buy multiple copies of the album to support BTS, right? Can't we just do the same thing with a single?
I'm not sure.
I mean, in all honesty, how important are these charts for BTS anyway? They're already dominating global superstars.
Of course they are. Strong power, thank you. But hey, look, let's be real here. BTS are modest, but we all know that they want what every artist wants. And that's for their music to reach as many people as possible.
To help as many people as they can.
Exactly. And breaking into the top 10 is going to show the world that BTS is more than a trend. They're serious about their music.
And we're serious about supporting them to the end.
Yep, and we've always believed in them.
So proud.
So, it looks like our best option is to buy the single digitally.
Okay, but wait. A lot of ARMY also buy the digital album. So what? They can't buy the album now, but they have to buy the single instead? I don't know how ARMY are going to feel about that.
I see your point. Maybe we just have to change the way we think about buying.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe we should look at our buying as buying for support.
Nope, I still don't get it.
Okay, so like you mentioned earlier, we buy multiple copies of the physical album to help BTS chart in Korea, right?
Right.
Are we listening to each of those physical albums?
No.
But we're buying more than one to support BTS.
Okay, so what you're saying is to buy not for listening, but for chart support.
Right.
What if there are some ARMYs that rely on buying the album digitally for listening or can't afford to purchase the physical albums from Korea?
You're right. I mean, not everyone can sell a kidney to pay for shipping.
For those ARMYs, can they still purchase the full album digitally if they absolutely have to, but in a way that still helps BTS with charting?
Well, let's see what else BTS on Hot 100 says.
I think I found something else. They say that for every 10 songs purchased, 10 songs are counted for Billboard Hot 100, the singles chart, and one album is counted for Billboard 200, the albums chart.
What? That means that if we purchase 10 songs, in our case 10 of the same song, we could potentially help BTS chart high on Billboard Hot 100 and Billboard 200?
That's exactly what I'm saying. And you know ARMY, we're so extra. If we buy this way, we could easily hand BTS their dream of Billboard Hot 100 Top 10 on a silver platter.
I love my family.
And look at this. Not only will buying 10 help for both main Billboard charts, RIA certification too.
Ooh, and I'm itching for another gold.
Gold? If we buy like this, say hello to platinum.
Ooh, shiny.
So 10. We need to buy 10.
But not just 10 of any song, 10 of the lead single.
Ooh, lead single. I like it.
And everyone should focus on buying 10 of the lead single. But if an army has to buy the digital album to listen to, they can buy each song separately and it'll still help.
Great. So then why not just have everyone buy each song from the album separately then?
Because realistically, we should focus on charting only one song on Hot 100. Say on the next album, there are like 9 songs, like Love Yourself, Her. If we focus on charting all 9 songs, we might chart on Hot 100, but none of them will reach top 10.
Ah, okay. And JK said they want top 10. So just charting on Hot 100 won't be good enough. We're going for the top.
Exactamundo.
And what Bangtan wants, Army delivers.
Yep, and that's because they deserve it. Their music and their message deserves the best.
Our boys work hard to feed us well, so we can do this for them.
For Bangtan.
Mish, now that I'm thinking about it, buying 10 songs from one place seems like, I don't know, a bit much.
Well, maybe we can buy from different places? How many places sells BTS music digitally? Wow, there's 7 places we can buy BTS music on that count.
So not just iTunes.
Nope. Looks like iTunes, Amazon, Google Play, MediaNet, CD Universe, Onkyo Music, and 7 Digital US.
Wow, that's a lot of accounts.
I know, right? It was a mouthful to say. But with one email, we can make an account at each place, and that's 7 lead singles bought right there.
Okay, that's 7. But what about the other 3? To make it 10.
Well, we can use a different email and make 2 accounts at some of these places.
Oh, you're right. I still have leftover voting emails from, it who shall not be named.
Ugh, I thought we agreed to never speak of that again, Bria.
Oh, sorry.
Anyway, come to think of it, even with 7 places to buy from, there may be some armies who won't see the necessity in buying 10. It might seem excessive.
You're right. Well, then maybe they can buy at least one single for every device in their home?
Hey, look! This Billboard article says that a reason why you may want to buy 10 singles is to have it on every device you own.
Okay. He also says that as long as huge unrealistic purchases aren't being made, like hundreds of the same track by one person, it is not seen as uncommon to purchase more than once, and the sales still count to charting.
And in his example, he also says that if one person were to buy like 800 singles,
Wow.
that would be considered an anomaly, so especially from one place.
I bet. And he also says that if that person were to buy 10 singles, each at 80 different places, it would count.
And you know what? To be honest, it'll just feel good to give back to them,
Yeah. And them being in the top 10 means more radio airplay, and hence their music spread to a larger audience.
Either way, when we buy digitally, we can't do what we did last time.
You mean complete the album.
Complete the album is the enemy.
Okay, wait. Why again? I mean, what if there are only 9 songs and like you said, it takes 10 to equal an album? Why not just complete the album to get a whole album?
Because when we complete the album, none of the songs purchased count for Hot 100. They only end up counting for Billboard 200. That's why the complete the album price is lower.
Oh, okay. So wait, just to clarify, complete the album basically absorbs all the individual song purchases into an album purchase.
Yep.
Okay, and Hot 100 Top 10 is the main goal. Gotcha.
Army can do this. We can actually help BTS break into Hot 100 Top 10. Plus, shiny things.
You and your shiny things. She means RIAA Gold certification and Platinum, by the way. And all we have to do is buy 10 of the lead single.
For chart support, not for listening.
Right. From the 7 places we found.
And we should only buy each song separately if we absolutely depend on the digital album for listening.
Yep, and no more completing the album.
Seems simple enough. Buy 10 of the lead single, 7 places to buy, stay away from completing the album for digital buying, and focus on buying for chart support, not just for listening pleasure.
Army can do this in our sleep.
And they feed us so well, what do they really ask for in return? Plus, we can't even send them presents anymore.
Let's do this for them. Let's get them into top 10.
For Bangtan.
Yes, for Bangtan.
Army 사랑해요. We love you.
Thanks for watching, and until next time,
Bye.